I'll start through and perfect. Oh, wait, okay. Hello, all my Jumpstart friends. My name is Miss Libby, and I have my friend here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Alexis.
So today we are going to be reading you a fun book. It's called A Letter to Amy. And this book's interesting because it's about a character named Peter. Now, Miss Alexis, do you remember reading a book in the past weeks with a character named Peter in it?
I think I do. I think it was when he talked about the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Was it
Yeah.
Peter's chair?
Yeah, you're right. So if you remember a few weeks ago, we read a story called Peter's Chair. So this book also has the same character, Peter. So we're going to be reading another fun book and see what happens with Peter. So this book is by Ezra Jack Keats, and he is the author and the illustrator. So Miss Alexis, what does the author do? Can you just remind us?
The author writes all the words for us, the ones that Libby and I will read for you today.
Awesome. And then the illustrator, they draw all the pictures. So Ezra Jack Keats does both of them for us. So we have our book today, A Letter to Amy, and it's going to kind of start our friend unit. So now we're switching from our family unit to our friend unit. And just another thing about the book, I got it right here. This is the front cover of the book. This is the back cover of the book. And Miss Alexis, do you know what this is of the book?
I think that's the spine of the book, my friends.
You're right. You're exactly right. This is the spine of the book, so it holds all the pages together. Alrighty, so now let's get in. A letter to Amy. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, announced Peter. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this one's sort of special. So I'm looking at Peter's face and he's making kind of a confused puzzle face. So whoever his friend Amy is must be a really special friend. And he's writing her a letter. I feel like we're going to find out what that is. All righty. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in an envelope, and sealed it. Now I'll mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party, Peter? Would you please come to my birthday party, Peter? You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the envelope, it's Saturday at 2. Now I'll mail it. Put a stamp on it, he did, and started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You better stay in, Willie, and ran out to mail his letter. So Peter is inviting Amy. To invite means to ask someone to do something with you to go a place together. So Peter's inviting Amy to come to his house for his birthday party. And then when he writes his letter, he seals it up. So to seal means to close tightly. All right, so that's what you do. And then he's going to put a stamp on his letter. And a stamp is this small piece of paper that you stick to the envelope when you want to mail something. All right. Okay. Oh, and I see Willie, Peter's dog. I remember him from the last story. I'm excited. Are you excited to read on, Miss Alexis?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I know. I wonder what Amy's going to say. Ooh, uh-oh. I can see from the sky, it's all dark and it's not sunny. Looks like, as his mother said, it's gonna rain. Okay, let's read on. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Pepe, his parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? So his dog, Willie, he's a silly dog. He didn't listen. But that's his parrot up there. Wow, and a parrot is an animal that has bright, beautiful colors. Miss Alexis, what's one color you see on her parrot?
I see blue on the parrot's wing, and I love the color blue.
Yeah, I know. Blue is a wonderful color. I see his head is yellow, and yellow is my favorite color. But the parrot has so many different colors, kind of like a rainbow. Okay, let's read on. Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly, there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder, and a strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. Wow, so I know that this outside scenery does not look like a fun place to play. It's dark and there's thunder, but good thing Peter has his raincoat. And how does Peter's face look? Miss Alexis, what do you think? Do you think he's happy, sad, confused, excited, shocked?
I think he's probably a little shocked and upset that his letter just flew out of his hand that it's going to Amy.
You're right. He does, because he's even stretching his arm out. Let me see everyone stretch their arm out. Yep, he's stretching because he's trying to grab that letter and stuff like that, because it's flying away from the wind. So, I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder if he's going to get the letter back. I wonder if the letter is going to get to Amy. These are some great questions to think about in my head. All righty. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air. So Peter's still running around trying to chase his letter. You could see it right over here on this page, and you can see it up in the sky on the other page. All righty, let's read on. And landed, skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew this way and that. Peter chased it this way and that. He couldn't catch it. So now Peter's running around because it's crazy out. The weather is all crazy and it's blowing his letter around everywhere. So he's just trying to get it. All righty, I know I'm excited to read the next page. Ooh, it looks like there's another character coming in. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then, someone turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. The letter flew right towards her. So there is Peter's friend, Amy. And she sees Peter's letter. So I wonder what's going to happen. All right, let's read the next page. She mustn't see it, or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran to the letter. So now Peter's letter is flying through the sky, and we see his friend Amy. She's got her raincoat on too and her little rain boots on, and she might see his letter, the surprise, and it's going to be spoiled. So spoiled means something that's ruined. All right. Okay, let's read on. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it was her. Before she see it was for her. Sorry, my friends. So Peter saw it was Amy, and he didn't want the surprise to be spoiled. So he bumped in, he grabbed the letter. But it looks like my friend Amy doesn't look super happy. She looks a little upset that Peter might have bumped into her. You know, sometimes when I'm playing with my friends and we bump into each other and you fall, it doesn't make them feel really good. So we'll see what happens. Will Amy get the letter? Is she gonna come to Peter's party? I know these are some stuff I'm thinking about. All righty. Now our friend Miss Alexis is gonna read.
Hi again, friends. So Peter quickly stuffed the letter into the mailbox. He looked for Amy, but she had run off crying. Now, do you remember what Miss Libby just said? Peter accidentally knocked down Amy. So I think she's very upset about what just happened. Do you agree, Libby?
I do agree.
Now we're back with Peter and his dog. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street and looked all mixed up. Do you guys know what a reflection is? Well, I read And I think the reflection is a little thing we see on the ground. Do you see the little mixed up colors of Peter's dog and his raincoat? That's a reflection. And it's when you're somewhere and you can see yourself, but it's not really you. It's like when you look in the mirror. Libby, do you ever look at yourself in your mirror and see yourself? Me too.
Every morning.
When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, "Did you mail your letter?" "Yes," he said sadly. Now Peter's upset. He was so excited to bring Amy the letter, but he's so upset now that he made her upset. So what do you think might happen next? We'll think about that as we begin to read. Saturday came at last. Everybody arrived but Amy. So Peter's face looks a little upset. I think he's sad that Amy's not there, but hopefully things will get better. "Shall I bring the cake out now?" his mother asked Peter. "Let's wait a little," Peter said. "Now, bring it out, now. Bring it out now," chanted the boys. "All right," said Peter slowly, "bring it out now." So all of Peter's guy friends on the right are super duper excited to have cake because they don't understand why Peter's upset. So let's hope that Amy shows up when we continue to read so Peter can be happy and celebrate his birthday. Just then, the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. "A girl, said Eddie. "Happy birthday, Peter," said Amy. "Happy birthday, Peter," repeated the parrot. So Amy came, and Peter's so excited. And she even brought her parrot that Libby talked about earlier. And do you remember the colors we saw, the beautiful rainbow parrot? And Libby, do you think they're surprised or shocked or happy, or how do you think they're feeling?
I can tell by Peter's friends' faces that they're shocked. I know they're shocked because their mouths are open and their eyebrows are all shot up. So they look really shocked. And Peter looks like he's really happy because I can see he's smiling.
I completely agree with that. I think all the boys look so shocked and Peter looks so happy, and I think they're all about to have a really fun time together. Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy and no stomach ache." I want that. A truck full of ice cream. I think we should all think about our favorite flavor of ice cream right now. I like coffee ice cream. Libby, what do you like?
I like chocolate ice cream. That's my favorite.
I can't wait to hear all of your favorite ice creams when we see each other in person, friends. But Peter made his own wish and blew the candles out at once. So you know how we all make wishes on our birthdays? We wish for something special because it's our big day. So I'm sure Peter wished for something super duper special as he blew out his candles.
The end. All right, my Jumpstart friends. Thank you so much for reading with us today. I know I had a fun time. What about you, Miss Alexis?
I had so much fun and can't wait to see you guys.
I know, we can't wait to see you if it's in person or online. So goodbye, my Jumpstart friends.
Bye.
Bye.